Hi, my name is Terry. I am a master's student at the Royal Botanic Garden in Edinburgh, and my show is 50 Shades of Green, and it's on August 13th. My Cody show sort of fits into my research because I'm looking at the phonology of Podocarpus. In other words, I'm looking at the time when a particular gymnosperm, so it's a distant relative of a conifer, is producing its cones, so when it's sexually active. And so I'm looking at that, but my show is more about flowering plants and their evolution of trying to get sex done, basically. I think the topic is dangerous because I'm trying to focus on plant blindness. It sounds kind of silly, but there's a lot of people out there, and it's not a terrible thing, but we just don't see plants, we're not aware of them, and it's very dangerous if you don't see or think about plants, because if you lose that connection, you lose all the important things that they do for us. And so what I'm trying to do is bring that awareness that plants are here, they're definitely alive, and they do so much for us. So my topic isn't controversial per se, but the way I'll be talking about plants will be a bit controversial. Plant scientists, and I think people who aren't scientists alike, find it uncomfortable if you talk about plants in almost subconsciously, as if they were sentient beings. They do sense, but maybe not in a way that we do as animals. So I'm going to push the boundaries and talk about them as if they're people. The topic is important to me because plants' sex, basically, is the story, the love story that feeds the world. And so without that, life couldn't go on. And so the fact that there's this beautiful relationship between plants and their pollinators, they create what is possible on Earth for us. This is a passion flower, and this is a single species of one of the many, many, many ones you can find in Central, North and South America. And all plants, if they're going to attract a pollinator, they have to send out a very specific message, because not just any pollinator can do the work. Some plants are floozies, they'll take any pollinator, that's fine, but some are more specific. So this passion flower, bright red, no scent, and you can see those little kind of tentacles are really tight and oppressed. So, this particular passion flower is attracting a bird. Birds are very attracted to the color red. There we go. No scent because most birds can't smell very well anyway. And birds can get through those tentacles quite well, whereas an insect would not be able to do that. So, a hummingbird would come along and press its beak in there and drink the nectar because everything's going for it. The average fringe goer, if they come to my show, they will learn about some fantastic and amazing stories about plants and their evolution on how to deal with some of life's most important needs. And like us, they have those same needs, but since they're rooted in one place, they have to go about it in a different way. And so they've come up with some ingenious methods of getting those problems fixed.
Can you describe your show in 3 words?
Plants have sex.